The Billionaire Radio, WLWNEAR.
Because the billions in there.
Yep. I'm your host, Big Arm.
Yeah, I'm just Lateef Billions.
Today is season 3, episode 129. We rocking, we moving, we rocking.
And where are we?
Well, first of all, you gotta understand, we're the infamous Troll Brothers.
That's true.
And we definitely gonna take you on the infamous plane ride.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You know, some of y'all get upset.
Mm-hmm.
But listen, we just trolling. Don't take it personal. It's what we do.
Yeah.
We live on Glockerist, so tune in. Also, shout out Nina Capone, Industries Radio. Right now we're on 3,000 worldwide stations.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Industries Radio, INDA Streets.
Wow.
Radio.
Wow.
.com.
Wow.
Yo, where your shirt, man?
I know, right? I ain't even realized that till I pulled up. I'm like, man, bro.
How you don't have your shirt,
that's
brother?
A first. That's a
It's
first.
definitely a first. Definitely a first.
And I usually got something in the trunk, but I had to move some stuff around. And, it's a different car, so it's all good. It's all good.
Everything good?
It's a first time for everything. First time for everything.
First and last, they say, right?
Yeah. You know I won't do it again.
First and last.
Yeah, it won't happen again.
No, you get fined. They get fined.
Yeah, man.
Don't feel bad. My ears is clogged right now.
I
man.
definitely deserve that fine.
You ever get a clogged ear? My ear's clogged, man.
What, bro?
I don't know, man. It's driving me crazy right now.
Got water in your ears?
I don't know what it is, man. I'm like, there's allergies.
You got water in your ears?
Hey.
Your ears ringing?
Yeah. Yeah. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, ring-a-ling.
That's not a good thing, bro. You hear ringing in the air lobes, bro. Gotta get that checked out.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say?
Yeah. It's supposed to be a sign.
Oh, that's good.
Something.
It's a sign that...
But you're a healthy, you're a healthy dude. You should be all right.
It's a sign to clean your... what does healthy mean? you know what healthy... What is healthy? What does healthy mean?
It means purity.
You think I'm pure? Let me just be clear.
I know some of the things you eat, so I can't say healthful, like helpful, but got some health with you.
I just want to know what are the things that I ate. That's all.
Hey, man.
What makes me healthy?
It's a lot of stuff we shouldn't be eating, but
like what?
We eat it anyway.
Like what?
I mean,
let's see.
No McDonald's, no Wendy's, no fast food, no fried foods. It's really supposed to be fruits and vegetables.
Who told you
and
that?
Water.
Who told you that? Where you get this stuff from again?
Fruits, vegetables, and water. And then the food that you cook for yourself. It's supposed to be.
I need to read the instructions or whatever that it says.
I'm saying, man, no crown chicken, none of that. Like, cut all that out. Just cook your own food. Go to the market, buy it, cook it.
Can you fry it? Can you fry it if you make yourself?
I would eat it. I would eat fried food once in a while, maybe once a month, twice a month. Maybe.
Once a month?
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe. I'm telling you, bro. Since Ramadan and the fasting thing.
Oh.
Ramadan Mubarak.
Listen,
well, I'm just saying, bro. I'm telling you, man. It makes you realize. It really makes you realize a lot of stuff you was doing wrong.
Yeah, I can't really touch that topic because I don't. Because
you don't drink beer. I don't even drink beer.
No, but it's just not even that. I can't touch the topic because I don't want to disrespect anybody's religion.
Man, listen.
You know I'm a troll, I'm a clown, I'm sarcastic.
You ain't gonna be disrespecting anything, man. There's already enough jokes on social media.
You know,
people
Philly
doing
is the
jokes
home,
about Ramadan and stuff like that.
There's more Muslims in Philly than anywhere in the United States.
That's a good
Yeah,
thing. Right?
so I got a bunch of Muslim homies.
Yeah,
I don't want to do that to y'all. I
that's a
respect
good
what
thing.
y'all. I respect what y'all do.
I wouldn't even take it that way.
That's your thing.
I wouldn't even take it that way.
You know, I got jokes for days.
I know, but definitely I would leave the fast food alone. Definitely leave the fast food alone. Leave the alcohol alone. All that.
All fast food?
All fast food. Cook your own food.
Cook your own food?
Yeah, you can make chicken nuggets.
Can you fry it?
You can make your own chicken cheesesteak.
Can you fry your own food when you fry it?
Yeah, you can fry your own food.
But it's still fried food, though.
I mean, you could clean it first, then cook it, fry it. I just wouldn't do fried all the time, man.
You mix it up?
Yeah, I would mix it up. I definitely would mix it up. I would eat fried foods once a month.
Yeah, I wish I could say that. I've never turned down a piece of fried chicken.
I'm telling you, bro. You ain't gonna feel it yet, but down the line.
All right, well, when
you gonna feel
down
it.
The line,
down the line, you definitely gonna feel it.
Listen, if they put a piece of fried chicken right now,
you gonna eat it.
I'm eating it.
It's cool.
I'm eating it.
It's cool.
I mean, you know, for you,
it might work for you though. You gotta understand something, right? Fried food clog up your arteries, right?
Too much fried food clog up your arteries,
which prevents
oxygen. Too much fried food,
which prevents oxygen running through the veins.
But it's too much
and
fried
your blood,
food.
And it could lead to a lot of things.
Too much fried food. That's
it could lead to a lot of things, bro. Without your blood getting the proper oxygen and stuff like that, it lead to a lot, man. It lead to hair loss. It lead to skin irritation. It leads to a lot because the oxygen needs to be in the blood. And what that fried food do, it blocks up your arteries really bad. Especially
so what
if you
you're
eat
saying,
it all the time.
So what you're saying is once a month you clog your arteries.
You ain't possibly clogging them. It's just, you treating yourself. You know what I'm saying? You mean you was on good behavior.
So it's good behavior.
Yeah, you was on good behavior, and you said, "Let me treat myself."
We talked about the history of fried chicken, so I don't want to make it seem like sisters put that together and it was a problem.
I'm saying, man, just eat, just try to eat a lot more healthier, man.
Will that unclog my ear?
Yeah.
All right. Nah, mine is, mine comes from dairy. I'm allergic to dairy, so I'm hard-headed.
Right.
You
be doing that ice
Oreo
cream
shake.
Thing. Yeah, you be doing it, boy.
Only this year I started doing it.
They get you, boy, every time.
This year I'm doing it.
Every time something come out. You was on that green milkshake when it came out.
Yeah,
it's green.
Well, I like mint chocolate chip.
I gotta go grab me one, man. You do it faithfully.
I like mint chocolate chip.
Once you get a taste bud, you do it faithfully. You be on it faithfully.
You know my theory is
what?
And this is my theory. It's how I do things.
Right.
If I have a craving for something, right? So I don't like to be addicted to anything. Right. So I keep eating it till I'm tired of it. Then I say I'm done with it.
Yeah.
That's my style of doing it. So I keep eating it till I don't want it no more.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Feeling that.
Yeah.
Feeling that.
So, and that's how I end up stop eating certain foods. Because I ate it so much, I'm tired of eating it.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah.
Definitely feeling that.
You got a segment for us today? Because I missed your segment last week. And I know you had a segment.
Well, this is not a sports show.
It's not a sports show. It's definitely not a sports show.
But Reddick, man, the Eagles, they twiddling their fingers with Reddick, man. And, that's our best defensive player.
He's not.
He is.
Not.
He's the best defensive player we have.
Not.
And if they allow him to walk,
they're
going to walk backwards.
All right.
In my opinion, they're going to walk backwards.
So, you say he our best defensive player.
Yeah, and they went out and got Fangio.
So what did he do last season?
10 sacks.
Okay.
He averaged that.
Last season?
I mean, every year he averaged
that.
He around season. 10 or 11.
Last season he had 10?
You mean the year the year we went to the Super Bowl?
That year
he had like 14 or 15 or 16,
right.
Maybe 17 sacks.
Right.
I don't think, in my opinion, I think he asking for too much. He making 15. If they give you 20, take 20. I think he want 25. I think he want that guy out for the 49ers. He want that type of money.
Well, he's
that
definitely
Bosa. He want that Bosa money.
He's definitely good.
He's good, but he ain't 25 million a season. And I love him. And I think he's the best defensive player on the team. But if you're getting 15, 20 is a nice jump.
Okay.
If he turned down 20, then I love you, Reddick, but if you turn down 20, Come on, bro. Come on.
Is that how you feel?
Yeah, and I think, and he was supposed to get $1 million
was this
signing
your segment,
bonus.
though, from last week?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
He's supposed to get $1 million.
Wait a minute, your segment last week was about sports?
We're not a sports show, but we have this. We got to keep up with it.
But wait a minute, that was your segment last week?
No, I got more behind this.
Right, let me hear
I just tipped it off with Reddick.
All right, let me motivate you.
He was supposed to get the $1 million signing bonus. They didn't give him the $1 million signing because they switched it from March to April. So they trying to give him some wiggle room to either trade him or work out the contract in the extension.
You don't care about none of that.
I know, because you're not an Eagles fan.
You sound dumb.
Okay, well, what was you trying to throw the oop? I guess you come in with an oop.
I just don't care because I want to win the chip.
Okay.
I don't care about who stay. Mm-hmm. I just want a chip. Mm-hmm. It showed us that all the moving around we did,
right? We
still didn't get a chip in the last 4 or 5 years.
Well, we'll be walking backwards if we let Reddick go as far as moving forward to get a chip.
I don't care. That's not proven.
Reddick would make us more, You know what I'm saying?
No. But did you see what happened in the Brooklyn subway, though? They was talking about the situation.
Where they was fighting on the train?
Yeah. And so the only thing that caught my attention, right? Mm-hmm. How would you feel if your girl gets in the middle of your fight? If you're on the subway, because what happened was they arguing.
Right.
They claiming the guy arguing was in the wrong, but it's always something like that. But they getting into it in the subway. Mm-hmm. Then the guy, they start going to fisticuffs, right? They start getting at it.
Right.
And then dude started pummeling the one guy.
Right.
So let's just say the dark-skinned guy was beating the light-skinned guy up, right? He might have been Hispanic, whoever it was, right?
Right.
So the dark-skinned guy is supposed to be in the wrong. Supposedly he jumped the turnstile, hopped on the train, all this stuff. They were trying to say the backstory. But my point is, he's beating the dude down. Mm-hmm. Then a chick runs up on him and starts shanking him. Bang, bang, bang. In his back.
Did it quick, too.
Like 3 times.
Quick.
Bang, bang,
While
bang.
She was moving.
Right.
She ain't stopped.
He thought the dude he thought he was getting punched. Mm-hmm. And then everybody started telling him he bleeding. He goes, "Oh, okay, you won't stab me? You won't stab me?" And then he went and got his hammer because he said,
But he was lightheaded. When he got off the dude, he stumbled a little bit. He was losing blood.
Yeah, so a lot of blood.
He was he was a little lightheaded.
But so I guess what I'm getting is that how would you feel? Like should your female girlfriend, wife, whoever you dating, matter if you get in a fight with another guy and you're getting beat up, should she step in?
Yes.
How does that make you feel that a woman had to jump in to save you?
We a team. You gotta have a rider.
No, you can beat up by another guy though.
I mean, you can't beat everybody. You can't win them all.
Because here's the thing: once she gets involved, she's free game now.
Well, we gonna do it together.
It's
gonna be 2 against 1.
But you beat up on the side. So what you doing together over there?
I ain't too beat up. I'm just being pummeled. I mean, he just getting over on me. My girl trying to give me the edge.
So you agree with that?
Yes, poke him. Do whatever you gotta do to get him off me. You just gonna sit there. She's just gonna sit there and watch me.
I don't know. I think it's
get pummeled.
I think it's catch-22.
My brains beat out.
I think it's catch-22, right?
Okay, what's the catch?
I get if your man is with you, your homie is with you. Mm-hmm. It's different,
right?
You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta
You need that rider, bro. A lot of famous gangsters had riders.
But you take that L and let it be.
Nah.
Take the L, break it up, y'all go y'all separate ways.
Nah, man. Nah. We would not be able to tell a lot of, infamous gangster stories if they decided to just take the L and the woman didn't step in and help out and give them a little edge. They'd be dead.
I feel weird if this is me.
So if you die, then what?
I mean, that's why I said it's a catch-22. Because it's like if I'm losing a fight, and the girl step in, you know how that goes. Get off him! If
he overtopping me, and he giving me the work.
You want her to kick him off or something?
I want her to bust him upside the head with a bottle, a brick, poke him, whatever she can do to get him off me.
All right,
so I could get up and readjust.
Okay.
And
so
then,
let's just say she not there.
Then I got some done.
And that's what I'm saying. So isn't that considered cheating? You had to get help?
How is that cheating?
Because it's a one-on-one fight.
That's your woman, man. Y'all family.
All right, so what if
y'all a team?
What if it ain't your woman? What if you on a date?
Now that's the catch-22. Because she don't know me. She don't have no responsibility.
So if you out on a date, should she jump in?
Nah.
She supposed to watch you get pummeled?
Hey, she could make the option of jumping in, and once she do that, now she my rider. You feel me? You feel me? I got to rock with her, cause she felt to put her life on the line for me. She don't know me yet. We dating, and she like, you know what? I like him so much. I'ma show him how, my loyalty. I'ma show him how far I'm willing to go for him, and this is just the beginning.
So pretty much, you would like to let your girl fight your battles?
No, I didn't say that. No. No man don't want no woman fighting.
If she got to jump in for you, that's
not fighting.
She fighting your battles.
No, that's helping.
It's helping?
That's helping.
Okay.
The battle.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, you need that. You need that riding.
But that's I was just wondering. Like,
so you married, and if you was getting pummeled, you wouldn't want your wife to help you out?
I don't know yet.
Give you a little edge?
I don't know. My wife would do it. My wife is she a rider anyway. My wife would get a bat hit you upside the head.
All she trying to do is help you to get back up off the ground.
I got a gangster wife that's really professional at the same time. So
remember the girl that shot the firefighter?
Nah, what was that?
The firefighter was roughing up her boyfriend, and she told him to get off him. Then she ended up pulling out her gun and shooting him like 6 times, and she didn't even go to jail for that.
Well, they said it was self-defense because of everything that happened.
Really?
Supposedly the guy pulled the gun out and he shot him. But I was just wondering, that whole situation was like.
The firefighter pulled the gun out?
Nah, I went back to the
Brooklyn
woman
story. Pulled the fire.
I went back to the Brooklyn
story.
story.
He pulled the gun out his bag, but how he get shot?
The boy must have took it from him.
Wow.
He must have took it from him. He must have pulled it out.
Right.
He must have rushed. Because if I'm on the subway and you got the gun, I don't know, if you don't shoot me quick enough, I might take a charge. And think about it, was 2 of them. You know what I mean? Who you going to shoot first?
And she was screaming, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing. But poke you 3 times.
But she was like, I
ain't do nothing. But stab you 3 times.
You did a lot. I don't know what she poked me with, but But that's all I was wondering. Like, that's something. I want to shake up the day with the Fannie Willis story.
Fannie Willis.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, the DA from Atlanta. She's pressing charges against Trump about the election. She's also taking down a YSL.
Right.
The RICO.
Right.
Right. And so now it comes out to be that her the guy that she was working with on the case is supposed to have a love affair. Remember
Trump said that. Trump said she was messing with the YSL.
No, not the YSL. This is the person on the case with her. I've been bringing this topic up, and people been, the guy name was Nathan Wade. Nathan Wade was the guy that's on the case with her.
So was she a nympho? Because every time you turn around, she supposedly having sex with somebody. I mean, what's going on here? I mean, really, what's going on here?
So, pretty much, so she says they didn't have sexual relations.
Right.
And then on the stand, she said, "Well, I'm not on trial, so I don't care what you guys." But then he goes and confesses and gives up tapes and says, "Yeah,
why?
I guess they had him surrounded."
What, he paid off? He get paid off? He didn't have to say anything.
And he was married.
So?
That makes it worse.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is
he
could have denied it. He could have denied it to the end. What made him snitch on himself?
He took the stand and they asked him the question, and I guess he felt,
People lie on the stand.
But him
all
being
the time.
he's part of the DA team. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, man, something ain't right about
he
that.
part of
He
special
got paid.
prosecutor,
He got
yeah.
paid. He got paid. But what that got to do with Trump?
Well, this is all this is about. So the thing why she's supposed to be the heroine, right? Like the hero of the thing, because she's the only one that's taking down Trump, right? With the election fraud in the state of Georgia. And she's the DA. And she ain't letting up.
Right.
Now, not that it matters if she had sex with anybody or not, per se. And it shouldn't matter, right? And then the guy says, well, his marriage was in trouble when he had, you know, a romantic relationship, things like that. So now they're trying to say she has no credibility because she lied, right? They feel as though, you know, she has no credibility. So they're trying to find any reason to, you know.
Yeah, but when was she on trial?
No, she, like I said, they're about to go to trial now. They took the stand.
What's the charges?
She's not being charged. They're just questioning her.
Why?
To try to.
How did they get her in position to question her?
Because she's going against Trump. So Trump got.
So that's telling you something, right? That's telling you it's a bunch of BS.
Not really.
Come on, man. That's telling you
they went digging.
Trump got people on the inside.
Of course.
And they trying to stir the pot.
Right.
And they trying to throw you over here while that's going on over here. It's the old trick. It's the banana in the tailpipe.
Right.
Come on. People not stupid.
No, but
they trying to come up with anything.
Yeah.
So basically they gonna say, oh, she's a whore.
They ain't call her a whore, but she didn't clean her closet right before she attacked Trump. Because when you come after, you know, they say when you come after the big dogs, you gotta be ready. And so she came after them.
Her closet right.
She came after them, and they end up saying, "Wait a minute, you flying on these trips with this guy you're supposed to be working with?" And they try to say, "Well, that's where the influence comes from to get him."
He's married.
Right.
She basically messing around with a married man.
Right.
That works for Congress.
That works for her.
And the DA office.
Right.
Okay.
And he was making good money too. Like it still is. They say he's making like $720.
He ain't gonna get fired.
Yeah. No, but they said that he has to be dismissed from the case because it's a conflict of interest.
Well, what part would he would have played in the case?
They were taking down him together. Down Trump together. He's part of the team.
Hold on, time out. So remember they was taking Trump down, right?
Right.
And the only person that couldn't get off on bail was the black man.
Well, this is not that.
But that's not him.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
This dude's
because that would have made it spicy.
No, it ain't that. No, it's just everybody's talking about should she step off the case now?
No, she should keep going, keep her foot on the pedal, unless she got something in the closet that absolutely, positively can't be exposed. Other than that, she got to keep her foot on his neck.
Well, you know, her life been threatened. She had to move. Things like that been going on. Because, you know, she come after Trump. You know, it's a big deal right now, the whole Trump thing.
Come on, man.
And they asked somebody to replace. No, but the whole thing is the way they got the guy to tell himself. They said the reason why it's a conflict of interest per se, right, is because you had a romantic relationship, right, and then she brought you in, like brought you in, and his thing was the romance happened first. It didn't happen after. They try to make it seem like we brought you in, that you had a romantic relationship. She gonna bribe you and give you money and things, wires, all type of things.
Yeah, but even if they caught him, like even if they was getting ready to lock him up,
no, they're not locking him up.
It would just be a plea deal.
He's not going to jail for that. This is. Do you understand? These people are trying to take down Trump, so they're trying to have as much credibility as they can, so they're
not trying to put him in jail.
I don't know what they're trying to do. I think they're trying to keep him from running for president. I think if you can.
So that's a waste of time. If you're not trying to lock him up, if you're not trying to put a case together,
I don't know what they're trying
evidence.
To do. We don't know what they're going to do
to put him in prison.
But
it's a waste of time.
But it was 6 people. It was 5 including 6. They had, and the judge already dismissed the counts like no. So far the things that she's bringing up, they saying there's not enough evidence to prove that he did. Right. So now they're going to take it to trial about him being the whole election thing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm guessing it's to shake it up so that he can't run for president or something. I don't know. But supposedly you can still run. But I guess if they can prove that he, you know, he forged or it was fraud with the election when he, you know, then they got it.
So him saying that if he doesn't get elected, that it's going to be a bloodbath.
He didn't say that. That was, they edited there's an original footage that showed that they edited that.
How could you put words in his mouth?
No. He said that about the MS-13 and the people that's come, pretty much saying that the people coming in the border are some of the Hispanic gangs.
Right.
And it was saying it's going to be a bloodbath if, you know, if that's that control.
Oh, okay.
Handle that.
Okay.
But the way they edited it,
they cut it.
The way they edited like that. It made it sound like he said, because I thought the same thing you said until I watched the whole thing.
People always try to get news.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People need content, you know, like bloggers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People need content. So they'll do anything.
Right. So Fannie Willis is trying to bring down Trump, but meanwhile, they found dirt in her closet right now. Okay. You know what I mean? And you know, people getting upset at me for even saying anything about it. Like, she should be rewarded. She's taken down. She's the first black woman, blah, blah, blah. She should be supported. I'm like, I get it, but now how's that look against the jury now?
Yeah, so whose side you on?
Whose side am I on?
You think something should happen to her?
Well, I think it kind of, it messes up her credibility because...
Stop it, man.
Why?
All the rotten stuff that they be doing
No. Listen, just the credibility part, because it's like when you go into trial, right? They got to try to prove something that's not.
Yeah, but what that got to do with the case?
You want to get a convicted.
Yeah, but
you want to get a guilty version.
Should have nothing to do with the case. You having sex with as many women as you want, her having sex with as many men as she wants, should have nothing to do with the case.
That's not the point, though. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. Let me clear up the point. All right, so if she just came out and said she had sex with the man, it'd be different.
Right.
She didn't.
She lied.
There you go.
But they all lie.
But here's the problem.
They all lie.
Right, but that's the problem. They caught you.
It doesn't matter.
Trump's team was able to catch you.
It doesn't matter.
To the point where they said you can continue on the case, but the Nathan dude got to step. He got to be dismissed.
They are listen, bro. They are a bunch of lying, manipulating, stealing, right? Malicious.
We know that,
right? Human beings.
We know that,
right?
We know that.
So they don't have the right to judge anybody.
We know that.
Just stick to the case. Just stick to the point of.
Well, it's going to trial.
Well, I'm backing her. I'm with her 100%.
It's going to trial.
I'm with her 100%.
Why don't you look it up and find out what's going on if you want to back her?
I mean, I'm a backer either way. It don't matter what's going on.
Because she's black. So no matter what, she's black.
No matter
what, rock with her.
Sister. Okay. No matter what.
So she could be in the wrong. You want to back her?
I'm backing her.
Oh. Okay.
What's wrong with you?
And you voting for Trump too?
I never said that.
You did.
I would not reveal.
You said that a couple shows ago.
I would not reveal that.
You said a couple shows ago.
I would not reveal if I'm.
You said you want the stimulus.
I would not reveal if I'm Democrat or Republican. I would not reveal.
Why would you not reveal that?
Because it's nobody's business.
That means you're a Republican then.
No, it doesn't. I never said I was. I just don't want nobody to know.
Listen,
that's personal.
If you don't want to tell if you're a Trump supporter or not, that means you're a Trump supporter.
All I'm saying is
because it's nothing hard to say. Listen,
it's personal. If I'm Republican or Democrat, is a personal thing. Because I actually do research on whoever I'm voting for.
Oh my God!
I don't just vote.
All right, here we go.
Because I'm Democrat, I could be voting for anybody.
All right,
because they Democrat, right? Exactly. But anyway, let me tell you about these alphabet people, man, real quick, right? Your Rainbow Coalition team, right? So there's a young lady. She's 21 years old, right?
Is this a segment?
My segment.
All right.
It's this young lady. She's 21 years old.
This is a real story. You're making this up?
No, it's a real story.
All right.
It happened about this past month.
Okay.
Could be a few weeks, right?
Right.
Could be my segue too, if you want it to be. But anyway,
You know, you forgot your shirt, you got the billionaire hat, so you good.
But anyway, 21 years old, right? Married for about 9 months. She's married, right?
Right.
The guy she's married to, her parents particularly didn't really like him too much. You know what I'm saying? But to make a long story short, somebody put her on 495, right? On the highway, right?
Okay.
I don't know if it was south, north.
You mean got her walking?
No. They laid her out.
Dead?
Dead.
Okay.
And you know when you riding down and you know how the grass hill, it be up like this, they put her on the grass hill like a picture.
Okay.
They laid her out with her arms like this, her legs spread open, her pants down to her ankles.
This is where?
This happened in I think it's Baton Rouge,
Louisiana.
Such place, Louisiana, right?
You said there's such place.
All right, but anyway, I just wanted to make sure I was saying it right. But anyway, the family didn't like the husband, right? So while she laid out and the police is on the scene, right? They already put the tarp over and everything. The husband just all of a sudden pulls up, right? And he said, I noticed when I was coming down the highway, that's my wife's car, right? That's her car. Got to be her car. Please tell me that's not her under that tarp. They said, yeah, that's her. Make a long story short, they felt like he was a suspect, right? Under suspicion, right? Suspicion. They asked him to bring him in. They asked him a bunch of questions. They start doing phone logs and all this stuff like that. They find out that she was talking to another dude, right? Who happened to be a football player, right? Now, she married, she messing with this football player, and she thinking about leaving her husband for this football player, right? And he is a high-profile player. He about to get paid, right? So, come to find out, she was also pregnant, right? Hold up. She might not have been pregnant, right? But, no, she might not have been pregnant, but when she had sex with the football player, the condom got left up in her vagina. The condom was in her vagina. And he called her and told her, look, the condom came off. She said, look, it's up there. Matter of fact, he didn't call. They was at the house. And he realized that the condom wasn't on. And he told her, we need to get that up out of there. She said, nah, I'm going to go home and take care of that. You understand? But so now they suspected the football player, the husband and the football player, saying that the football player felt like if she was pregnant, it would ruin her career. Now, this woman was brutally stabbed at least 40 times. Punctures went from the front to the back. She was cut from the top of her ear all the way around to her neck, right? And she did put up a fight. But this the twist. The football player was renting a room from a preacher who was supposed to be one of them guys that, you know, get the guys for the women and all that stuff like that, whatever that's called. And yeah, so
this story is.
Yeah.
I hope it's something. I hope it's something at the end here.
No, but listen. But anyway, the preacher was an escort also. The football player was renting the room from him. The football player said that he slept with a gun underneath his pillow every night because the preacher was making sexual advances towards him. The preacher was obsessed with him. So they found out that the preacher van was on the murder scene, right? So they called the football player and said, yo, did you use his van sometime? The football player said, yeah, sometimes I use his van, but on the night in question, I didn't use the van. But to make a long story short, the preacher is the one that murdered this young lady, 21 years old, because he felt like the young lady was in the way of him getting in a relationship with the football player that he was renting a room to.
Okay.
So what I'm trying to say is it's a lot involved here. One, she's married. Two, if she wasn't committing adultery, she'd still be alive. 3, this woman was murdered by a man that was obsessed with another man. So he felt like he needed to get her out the way. And he went as far as murdering her and stabbing her 40 times and cutting her up real bad.
Okay.
So I'm just saying, it's deep, bro.
What's deep?
The whole scenario.
So how do we make a back and forth with this?
I don't know. I'm waiting for you to chime in. You made me go through the whole story by myself. You didn't ask no questions. You basically just waited for it to be over with.
I'm sitting there like, what is the story?
I'm just saying, it's deep, man. It's deep.
All right.
It's deep, bro. It's deep.
So,
It just goes to show you that, the world we live in today and some of the wicked minds that's out there, like, you just never know. You know what I'm saying? You just never know.
all right.
That's it.
I don't know
All right. The last.
I don't even understand the whole
young woman in her prime, 21 years old, college, married.
All right, somebody died. Right?
The young woman died.
Woman died.
Murdered by a preacher.
Who
was obsessed
so the preacher's
with another man.
Preacher's in jail.
Yeah, he's in jail.
All right, so the preacher's in jail for murdering a woman.
Right.
That got in the way of him trying to get at the guy.
Right.
Who was a football player.
Right.
All right. I'm tired of like what?
I'm just saying, man. That for me, that was a very intriguing story. But what I got out of it, and not to say anything on her death, because I sympathize with that, her being murdered.
You slowed the whole show down.
I don't think she needed to be murdered.
You slowed the whole show down
because
everybody look at you like
somebody else.
Look at you like Lateef. What's the point of the story?
If they couldn't get the point of that story, then
nobody.
And somebody did. Somebody did.
It's the way you explained it.
The way if somebody's listening right now, they truly understand.
You got 3,000 people listening.
They understand.
All right. So let's just
move on.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. You want to talk about a story? We could talk about the guy that was a doctor and he was underwater for 100 days, living underwater in a 9x9 cell because he wanted to do it. You could talk about that. Exactly. That's how I feel about your story.
No, come on, man.
That's how I feel about your story.
Ain't no twist to it.
Listen.
The story I just told, you could write a book about it.
Could you?
A man underwater in a box.
I didn't even get into it, but I was
for
just saying.
100 days.
Yeah, I didn't get into it. Yeah,
come on.
Because he was looking for a cure. He did things, he created blood vessels and oxygen. But my whole point was I was just doing what you did with the show. I was just showing you that, like, we could just talk about stuff. But how about Miami Beach right now? Let's talk about Miami Beach.
Let's talk about Miami.
Miami Beach now has a curfew on it right now. You go to Miami Beach, it's a curfew. Guess what time the curfew is?
6 o'clock.
Like 9 o'clock.
Oh, okay. Well, they doing
so everybody just started moving to Fort Lauderdale. Everybody going to Fort Lauderdale now for spring break. It's a spring break thing.
What is
spring break?
What is this relating to?
Spring break right now.
What is it relating to?
Spring break right now. Everybody goes to Miami for spring break.
What's the curfew about?
Because too much violence been going on, fighting and violence and things like that been going on.
So they gave Miami a curfew because of a bunch of violence.
When you come in,
because of a bunch of violence.
They want to shut it down.
Okay.
Shut Miami. So no longer you can just go to Miami.
Okay.
And have a good time until the morning time. Because supposedly people don't know how to act.
You thought that was hot?
It's not hot at all.
You thought that was a topic?
No, I just did what you did.
Don't keep blaming it on me.
But I'm showing you what
because
you did.
Nothing that came out of your mouth could hold any weight or water to the story I just told about a 21-year-old young lady who was married, being murdered by a preacher.
You want to talk about some murders? You want to talk about some murders?
Yeah, let's talk about some murders.
First 28. We can talk about the murder. We got a bunch of murders we can talk about.
Hold up. Why we on murder real quick?
All right, here it is.
Why we on murder real quick?
Right.
And you might be like, Dad, Teef, where you been? Right?
Probably gonna say that now.
Let
me say it now. Dad, Teef, where you been?
Yo, man, but this drill rap thing, right?
Oh, drill rap is hot. Drill rap is hot. I'm all for drill rap.
You all for drill rap?
All for drill rap.
Are you serious?
Serious as a heart attack.
All right. Okay. All right. Cause maybe I'm just don't know what the heck is
that's
going
fine.
on.
That's all right. Yeah.
So drill rap is go out in the street, murder somebody, and then make a song and a video about it.
That's Chicago drill, but yeah.
No, that's Philly drill too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna murder you, and then I'm gonna make a video and a song, and then me and my squad gonna be in the video, toting guns, smoking weed, dancing, and laughing about your demise.
I mean, it's different levels of drill rap. And it was crazy because 5 Foreign talked about the Brooklyn drill and how he was saying how, some of that drill rap got some of these people off the street because they got an opportunity to make music. See, really it's about making music.
So drill rap is not about murder and guns. I
mean, drill rap it's about a lot of different things. But a lot of rap talk about murder and guns. You see what I mean? It's funny you say that because T.I.'s thing was T.I. was doing. You think T.I.'s a comedian?
Yeah.
You like him?
No, I don't think he's a stand-up comedian.
Nah, I'm just saying.
I think he does things that's funny sometimes.
He was doing a Comedy Central skit and he was saying how back when they was doing the rap and things like that, they was pretty much rapping and talk about what they did and on to the next and get over it. He said these new age rappers, they pretty much saying what they're about to do. They put it on rap, put it on head. Like what I'm about to do tomorrow, pretty much.
Yeah, but drill
rap,
from what I'm seeing for Philadelphia, drill rap is
murder somebody,
different
put in a song
teams,
and talk about it.
Different teams around the city.
Yeah.
Young brothers.
Yeah.
And it's when I see you, I'ma murder you.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna make a song and a video.
Yeah. About how we murdered
you. And we're gonna talk about how we smoked you, and we're gonna matter of fact, we're gonna put your whole demise in the music in the rap video.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And the crazy part about it is I heard of P&B Rock, right?
Right.
But I didn't know P&B was a place. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what it, I literally didn't know. I literally didn't know that.
Yes, you did. Because when I talked about P&B Death, we talked about he from Pastorius and Bank. We talked about that.
I know where Pastorius is.
You know what P&B is at?
I know off of Germantown. I know the area.
What P&B stands for?
I don't know.
Pastorius and Baton.
Baton?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that.
Up there, Germantown.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, bro, I didn't know that. I didn't know that his little brother got murdered first. I didn't know that P&B little brother got murdered first. And I didn't know that they had a team, and I didn't know that they was dropping like flies. I didn't know.
But how you going to tell me I don't come off the porch, but you supposed to be Mr. Street Guy? What you was on retirement or something?
Man, I had no idea, man, until I start watching these documentaries on the drill thing, and I'm sitting there, and I'm like, I'm looking at the video, and it's gun, money in his hand, gun in his hand, and it's just the whole video is just gun.
All drill is different.
And holding gun and holding money.
You got Chicago drill, you got Brooklyn drill, and you got Philly drill. All drill is different.
Yeah, but Philly drill.
And all the drill, the beat, it comes from UK. The whole drill vibe comes from the UK.
Yeah, but a lot of young pups done died and still dying behind Philly drill. When you look at Philly drill and you look at all the areas and sections in the city, the zoo, down the bottom, Poplar Street,
right?
It's a bunch of cliques. I don't want to call them gangs, but it's a bunch of cliques, right?
Right.
And they literally going out, walking down the street in broad daylight, and if they see you, they're gonna kill you. Then they're gonna make a rap and a video about it. like they motivation. All these drill teams that's out in Philly right now,
Right.
all these different sections,
Right.
they motivation is when I see you, I'm going to kill you. And you got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 being murdered in droves. You know what I'm saying? So they might have murdered somebody, right? From this team.
So you said this is all new to you. You didn't know. This is what we're getting at.
I mean, I knew about it, but when I watched the documentaries on it, it gave me a closer.
All right. So let me be clear, because I said I bang with drill rap. I bang with Brooklyn drill.
Okay.
Brooklyn drill. I like Brooklyn drill.
Okay.
I mean, because Brooklyn drill is a little different.
Okay.
Philly drill is like what you said.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but Brooklyn drill, like Fabio Foreign, that's drill.
Right.
Pop Smoke, that was drill. You know what I mean? Lil TJ, that's drill. You know what I mean?
And I'm looking at these videos, and I'm seeing these,
40,
and I'm seeing these faces, and I'm like, all right, the next video. Let's just say 15 of these dudes is in a video.
Right.
Next time you see the video is 12.
Right.
Next time you see the video is 8.
Right.
Next time you see the video is 3.
Okay.
They either went to jail or they got murdered.
Right.
They just re-up. You got 20. Next time you see the video is 15. Next time you see the video is 10. And they just re-up. I'm just saying that the content behind it is guns, money, drugs, murder. And the number one content is murder and guns, right? So the impression when you're watching these videos is just guns. It's just guns. It's just guns. And when I see you, you dead. That's it.
Yeah, they beefing with the ops. Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
That'd be crazy.
I don't see how you live like that. I don't see how anybody would want to live like that.
Well, they do.
It's wild.
That's where they had the mask and all that stuff.
I mean,
that's what they do. Remember, that's what had the whole thing with FBG Duck and all those guys, FBG Butter, up in there, you know, because FGB Duck was murdered, and he's from Chicago. He wanted to have beef with Lil Durk and Chief Keef.
Right.
Because they was opping or whatever.
Right.
Because I'm going to put you on, you know what GDK and GD is, right?
Right.
What's GDK?
What you mean, what's GDK?
That's what I asked you. You know what GDK is, right? They got GDK and GDK, GD and GDK.
No.
All right. So, we ain't got to get into the gang stuff, but GD is the gang. GDK is the op of the GDs. So we forgetting all that later. But let's get a real topic, man.
I'm just saying, bro.
Because you caught up with this right here.
No, I'm just saying, man.
But you know what's interesting?
People really dying. These young kids is really dying. I mean, they really being murdered. They really being
last
shot
10
up
years
and
they've
killed.
been doing it. Last 10 years.
I mean, it's wild, man. It's wild. I mean, when you look at it, it's wild. Because you singing, you dancing, and you look happy, but the next thing you know, you dead.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what else you got, lad? I just had to touch on it, man.
It's bothering you?
It's crazy, man. Oh, yeah, and 30,000 kids. 30,000 kids.
No more.
Murdered.
No more.
And
no
more. 30,000.
No more. I can't take no more.
By soldiers, bro. By soldiers.
Listen.
Why do you need guns, tanks, and missiles for children?
Well, let me ask you a question.
Why?
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, ask me.
Would you get into a taxi/Uber with no driver?
No.
It's going on right now in Los Angeles. They finally got driverless taxis going on right now. And it take you within a 63-mile square radius from Los Angeles to, you know.
It's a taxi.
Taxi/Uber.
Oh my God, bro.
It's the taxi/Uber.
So what they just taking somebody else's job now? It's
driverless.
Yeah, okay.
From downtown LA to Santa Monica.
So we all gonna be replaced by AIs sooner?
No, they already this company is already going on. This right now there's a company going on.
Right. And that's not a good thing.
They call it robo taxis.
And that's not a good thing.
And it's by Waymo robo taxis. They have officially hit the streets of Los Angeles.
The taxi's taking another hit. The first hit for taxis was Uber.
No, but what I'm saying is
now Uber making
they're calling it
robots.
taxis. They're calling it taxi robo. That's what they call
I mean, that's not a good thing.
They're calling it taxi.
That's not a good thing.
It's going to be interesting because
I don't want to
get
into
right
nothing
now.
that ain't driven by a human being.
I know, but people been. This is what's going on now. That's the new thing.
It's being tested.
No, it's the test is done. They tested for months.
All right, wait, it ain't run nobody over yet. It ain't killed nobody yet. It's being tested.
They said it. No, they've been driving them already.
Until it killed some kids crossing the street.
They said they've been stopping.
Leaving from school.
They said they'd be stopping properly and everything.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
one thing about machines, they always break.
People paying their fares and getting
One
involved.
thing about computers, they always got a glitch.
People paying their fares.
There's going to be a major lawsuit when they run somebody over. Watch.
Yeah.
When they run somebody over and kill somebody, it's going to be a major lawsuit.
Yeah.
And then they're going to shut them down because they overjudge the market. It's not time for that. You know where you use that at? In space. Like in real areas where it ain't a lot congested. I would not even try to attempt that in the city. Country?
No matter what you say, they're doing it right now.
Okay.
It's already happening.
And we're going to be doing a segment where they ran some kids over or ran somebody over and killed them.
So far,
are you going to be hitting bikers? They're going to be hitting people on them gliders.
They said,
watch, I guarantee it.
They said so far the ability is to pause the route, make additional stops along the way. It was noted that customer support is readily available via phone and during the ride. And, you know, it's supposed to be being a good thing right now. Everything is going good.
Man, listen, a bunch of them Uber drivers is mad with Uber right now, man.
Yeah.
And they get ready to pass a law to take away the 1099. So
yeah.
But they're about to make Uber do W-2s.
But
Uber taking 40% of their pay.
But
you make 100, Uber taking 40 stacks.
Do you care that Kanye West asked Nicki Minaj for a threesome with him and Amber Rose back in the day? Do you care about that?
No.
That's crazy. That he did an interview, and when she's with Safari, Kanye's out of control right now. You know, he's banned from, he can't even perform. They just banned him from Brazil. He's banned by like, I want to say 6 to 8 different countries already. Because of how his, you know, the rants.
His antics.
He just did another Jewish rant, anti-Semitic rant.
Oh, no, he ain't do that again.
Yeah, he did another one.
How bad was it?
It was bad that he's banned from all these countries. Like he can't perform in Brazil. Brazil just banned him.
Why would Brazil ban him?
Brazil just banned him.
For what? Because
they don't want to deal with they don't have nothing to do with him. They don't want to be caught up with his situation. So he can't perform in Brazil. So Rio, he can't perform a couple places. He can't perform in
Brazil is big.
Europe, Australia, Asia, the Middle East. They may even taking a hit. South America, yeah. Because he just made a wild online rant about Jesus, Hitler, and all that stuff. And they just sick of him. Yeah. But you know,
they can't ban him.
You know, next week we're gonna talk about these industry plants.
Right,
these music artists.
Freedom of speech, bro. Freedom of speech.
These music artists. They said Ice Spice is an industry plant. They said Tyler's an industry plant. These singers. I really don't care about industry plants, but they got industry plants.
Real quick before we go.
Real quick.
Yeah, before we go.
You don't think this will be a next week's segment?
This is quick.
It's never quick.
TikTok.
Oh my God.
Being banned in America.
We covered that last week.
But for what reason?
We covered that last week.
We'll talk about.
So
the
you
real
weren't even
reason.
listening.
We'll talk about the real reason next week.
So you wasn't even listening.
Why they banned TikTok in the United States?
It's not banned yet. It's going through the process.
No, it's done. It's a done deal. They got 80 votes out of 100.
Oh, now it's getting up there, right? They passed it. I told you had to go through the House.
Yeah, the House is 80% of the House ruled to get it out of here.
Because Russia is confiscating. So what happened is they get a lot of profiles and information from American, and it's not safe. Okay. So they told TikTok, which is owned by the company. I talked about it. I want to say it was like what's called Waymount or something. I can't remember the name, but they told them they had to sell it to America.
Oh, okay.
If you sell it to America, well, America has control over it.
Then we can
keep it going.
Oh, wow.
But if you don't sell it, we can't have it over here because it's dangerous and it's it's confiscating.
And they're gonna take a huge hit. If they lose America, they're gonna take a huge hit.
People making money off TikTok right now. People's livelihoods on TikTok, so it's gonna be a big deal.
Okay.
But YouTube is always gonna be the number one anyway.
Okay.
All
right.
But how do you say that when we just covered TikTok last week?
I don't remember.
You don't be listening?
I can't remember now. I don't know what we talking about.
You watched the show like 5 times, you said.
Yeah, I don't remember talking about no TikTok.
You really serious? You don't remember me talking about, so you really be in your own little world.
Sometimes.
I get it. All right. Well, we thank everybody for tuning in. Billionaire Radio, LLNER.
Because the billions in there.
Billions are definitely near.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be 18 and up. We didn't say none of that stuff.
18 and 80, blind, crippled,
we ain't say none of that stuff today.
I know. I messed up the whole intro. That's my fault.
It's all right. But we out.
I was missing my shirt.
Listen,
I'll be better next
listen, season 3 episode. We getting ready to close out season 3 and start season 4 in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
So I don't know. We're going to change the backdrop. We're going to do some food. I don't know what we're going to do. Celebrate this time. But we out. Billions.
Billions.